I got the translation from someone, and they said that the guy thought that the snake was just gonna go by him. Well, this is a cobra disappearing. He had a napkin. He was doing tricks, and this is what people do. All right, here we go. Heading back to Pattaya from Chiang Rai. Got to get this retirement visa going at the airport now. Have to catch a bus into Pattaya from Bangkok. So let's go. Welcome back to the channel. I am Kamau-The Journey. So Pattaya and Jomtien Beach actually had to come here and get my retirement visa submitted for. Takes about 3 weeks to get it back. So I will be here in Jomtien Beach for about 32 days. Doesn't get any better than this, man. And so I'll say right now that I know the wind is blowing, and my cousin, I did take my cousin's advice. I tried to find a little piece that goes over the microphone, so that you don't hear the effects of the wind. But the one place that I went to, they didn't have anything. So here I am, delayed again, and hopefully the wind does not affect what I'm doing right now. So anyway, here in Jomtien Beach, and as you can see, it's really nice. Can't complain at all. I spent most of the day at the beach yesterday after I submitted for my uh, visa, and so I'm sitting there. You can go and you see the umbrellas and all that stuff, and the area is covered. You got chairs, and they bring you towels. There's people constantly trying to sell you stuff. So I bought a few items off of a few independent vendors, and sat there and had a really nice lunch. And I tell you what, I mean, that whole day was about $12 US, and easily in the US that would have been probably 150 plus. Okay, so I really appreciate, and I am definitely enjoying everything here in Thailand. All of the benefits. Hey, want to comment. First of all, it's raining season, and I think it ends October. So this, I've always loved rain, but man, this has been a definitely different experience with rain. There have been days when it's just rained the entire week, So they have flooding, and I feel bad for the Thai people. But you know what? These people, man, they don't wait for the government to come out and take care of things. A lot of times their homes get flooded. Some of the homes you'll see them, they're on stilts, you know, and for that reason, I would imagine, because they have a lot of flooding every rainy season, they have flooding, and so a lot of them are elevated, but some of them aren't. So they'll have mudslides, and I've seen people digging their way, out of their homes, man. So I wish them well. I wish there was something I could do, but hey, um, I will comment on it, and prayers definitely for them. But like I said, uh, you know, Thai people, they do what they have to do. They definitely work together. You see them. I've seen the news, and the villagers, if they live in the province or whatever village, they come together and they help each other. Um, and hey, that you do what you have to do to survive, right? You sit back and wait on the government to come and take care of things, because I'm sure they're overwhelmed as well. You know, so man, yeah. So I wanted to comment on that. When I'm watching the news, normally I don't speak a whole lot of Thai. I'm still learning. So so apparently there was a guy in a building, and he saw a snake approaching, or coming up close to him, and I got a translation from someone, and they said that the guy thought that the snake was just gonna go by him. Well, this is a cobra, okay? This is a king cobra. This cobra crawls up this guy's pant leg, and you see in the news, security comes up, or who I think they call the snake handler or somebody, and they pull the guy's pants down, and the snake peeks up. What? It peeks up out of his pant leg, and I'm sitting there going, oh wow, really? Who would, first of all, how many of us would just stand there while a king cobra crawls up your pant leg? Not in a million years. So I want to comment a little bit farther. I had to change my location because people were coming upstairs and having breakfast, deciding that they wanted to be outside with me. on, on top, there's 5 floors to this hotel. It's called the Seaside Jomtien. I'm not going to do a commercial for them. Okay, they're not paying me to do that, but let's just say, hey, the ocean is 200 yards from where I am. You saw the view from the top. So here it is. Here it is from ground level. And as you can see, yeah, that ocean is nice, not that crowded, and beautiful. You see the umbrellas, you can go down there and rent and all that stuff. Got a lot of activity right now, starting to pick up for the day. So, but it's still early, just after, I don't know, maybe 9:30, like around. So anyway, I wanted to comment on that visa, the retirement visa. So basically, I paid what 45,500 Thai baht, which is like about $1,300. Went through an agency, and they took care of everything. You go in, you do a little paperwork, um, you give them your money because that's the first thing they want. If they wanted to be direct. I did a transfer, but she didn't want to transfer. She wanted me to use my credit card, so she wanted the money right then. Okay, so I did that, and they take you to immigration. I went and took a picture at immigration, and then they took me to a bank, and there is no minimum amount. Well, as far as opening an account, yeah, 500 baht. Okay, which is really not that much. So open an account, and that was it. I wait 3 weeks uh, to get that back. So hey, easy. It's an easy process rather than trying to do this all myself and having a headache. Which that's the whole part of being retired, right? You don't want the headaches. If you can pay for it and just get something done and get something taken care of, then you just do it. So that's what I did. And there was a matter of fact another guy, retiree, and his girlfriend, and yeah, we went through the same process. So there you go. I can put uh, that agency's link in on this video, and maybe it'll be beneficial to someone. Everything is accessible. I was upstairs earlier, and I saw this guy. It was two guys, as a matter of fact. I told you, when you're sitting over in the areas where they're renting the umbrellas and the chairs and all that, I saw these two guys. They were putting on like an act. They had juggling balls and disappearing. He had a napkin. He was doing tricks, and this is what people do, to make a living. They sell merchandise and they all kinds of things. But I thought that was kind of different. I hadn't seen that yet. Somebody actually doing like magical tricks and all kinds of things like that. I thought it was kind of cool. So that's about it for this morning. I'll be here 32 days, like I said, so I will definitely do some more video. I'll try and get out and see some of the other areas that I've not been into, and trust me, there's a lot of them here in Jomtien. And just for the guys, I know you guys, you want to see, hey, you want to see some of these beautiful Thai women. I've done a couple of videos interviewing Thai women, and yeah, it got a lot of views, both of them. So I'll try and give you guys what you want. Obviously that's definitely a thing. Guys come here, you're single, hey, you want to meet somebody to be with, right? So anyway, I'll try to make that happen and do some more interviews, or just like more impromptu if I can. I'm not that big on approaching people and infringing upon their personal space. But in here too, my Thai friends are kind of busy. I've been trying to catch up with them, They're hey, they're like my family now, but they're all busy. Have things going on and things to do, so it's been kind of hard to catch up with them. So got to find some other ways to give my viewers and subscribers um, what they want. Okay, um, so please leave some comments and please subscribe. It's kind of it is really enjoyable to just make some videos and just share information. You know, I think is very important um, because I've come to understand that there's always some information that's beneficial to someone. It may not be for everybody, but there's always someone that finds it interesting. And yeah, that's the bot bus. That's the bot bus. They stop and they pick people up. They got this thing where you. They got this thing where the somebody cop. They to flag someone down. They do like this. Come on now, Thai people are our cousins. Come on. All right. Uh, thanks for watching.